Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about eyebrows. If you notice, I have hardly any. Yeah, it's sad. Right here. Almost blonde and missing. And no, I don't pluck my eyebrows. They're just not there. So what I have to do, and what most blonde people have to do, see, redheads and blondes have something in common. We have to draw in our eyebrows. So, I'm going to show you what I use. I use this lovely little number from Milani called Brow Fix. Get that in there. It is amazing. It is the best eyebrow product I have found this far. I have a really hard time finding it. You can get it at CVS. It has mostly highly pigmented products like eyeshadows and things like that, but man, their Brow Fix is just amazing stuff. I also have another option for you if you can't find Brow Fix. Maybelline has a little dinky little, it's called Ultra Brow, and this is the light brown. There's nothing lighter than this, and it's way too dark for my eyes. So maybe if you were a natural brunette or had any pigment in your skin at all, this would work for you, but it does not for me. But I have it for backup, and I'll show you how to use it too. It comes with a tiny little brush, which is kind of nice. It's more than Maybelline usually does. But I would definitely recommend getting a proper slanted eyebrow brush. You can get these at Sephora. You can get them at Target too. Sonia Kushik for Target has really decent, cheaper brushes, makeup brushes, including eyebrow brushes. But the one I have here is part of the set for the Kat Von D tattooed brush set, and this is a really, really good eyebrow brush. I use it all the time. It's really easy to clean too. But if you don't have it, you can pick up any cheapy brush set at Target or Sephora. Sephora has a great brand of brushes too. I use Sephora's all over eyeshadow brush for my eyes. You can also use this for highlighting, which I'll talk about later. And you will also be needing clear mascara because it is awesome for eyebrows, and that's what I use it for. And one tube will last you like 7 years, so it's an investment. Okay, I'm going to show you how I do it, and then I'll give you some alternatives to use. The Milani, where is it? The Milani set right here comes with three shades. It has a highlight, and a lighter and a darker color. And since I'm so fair-skinned, I pretty much usually only use the lighter color unless I'm doing like costume makeup or like a cartoon look, then I'll go a little bit darker. But the highlight is a really great sheer color that you're going to use for your brow bone right here to make your arch look a little bit higher than it really is. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It comes with a neat little pad, which I hardly ever use these little applicators, but for the brow bone, it actually works really well. So no need to buy another brush for that if you don't want to. So I'm just going to put that right here. Ooh, I wish you could see this better. It's just a little bit of color. I already have all my regular makeup on. The thing I don't have is my eyebrow. You could also use an eyeshadow brush and just lightly tap it, get a little bit of color on there, and just brush from the middle of your eyebrow over and out. You want to elongate your eyebrow as much as possible. So you can use either one of those. It also comes with a little pair of tweezers, which is handy if you lose yours, and a pretty decent starter eyebrow brush. It just takes longer to use since it's so small, so I definitely would invest in a real eyebrow brush. You're going to pretty much have one for the rest of your life. Spend like $5 and you'll have it for years, so it's a non-issue. You should just get it. Alright, so I use the middle brow color because I am fair-skinned. And I like to really outline the natural shape of my eyebrow. I try really hard not to change it. And I like a more arched eyebrow. You can also do it completely curvy, like Lucille Ball, or like the people in the 50s did their eyebrows. They did it very curvy. And I'll show you how I do mine. I'm trying to do this into the computer here. Trying to make a little, I like to square mine off a little bit. And I'll just brush it up in the natural growth of the hair is how I'll do it. I like to follow the growth of the hair. The middle part of my eyebrow is probably the worst part. There's just patches of hair missing. So I like to really start at the peak here and follow that down. Now I'm going to go to a mirror and finish this so it doesn't look crazy. And you're going to want to make it. So this is my finished eyebrow look. I went over it with my eyebrow brush and my brow fix in the darker shade. You can kind of see the highlight right here, that pearly white color. It's not meant to be white. It's just meant to be very subtle and shimmery and sort of make your brow stand out more than it actually is. I also used, just in case you don't know, I used eye primer, Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. I love that because I can just stick it on my finger, and I actually did that all over my eyelid to make my eyeshadow show up a little bit easier. And that does help. That's part of the eyebrow, so I thought I would include that. I went ahead and did my eyeshadow as normal, and then I didn't do anything up top. All I did was the highlight color right here. But you could use any shimmery white color that you have. This is my go-to pack for everyday makeup. I always use all three of these colors every day. They're so shimmery and they just go well with everything, and they don't stand out too much. You could use this white if you wanted to. This is CoverGirl Shimmering Sands, and you can get this for like $3 at any grocery store. It's the best. If you had to, you could use Maybelline, although they don't have a lot of light colors. This pad of eyebrow powder will last forever, so that's why I kept it. I got this at Target for, I don't know, $3. And also Sephora has a ton of eyeshadow options like this. They're just more expensive, and they also come with brow wax. I know Anastasia Eyebrows is probably the #1 most expensive, nicest eyebrow pack you can buy, but it also comes with brow wax, and I don't really have a use for it. I guess if you had a lot of unruly hairs, you could use brow wax, but I don't think a lot of girls are going to bother to spend the time on it. So for the most economical option that will last you for a really long time, I highly recommend Milani's Brow Fix. It works really well for redheads and blondes. I use this on my grandmother, I use this on my cousin, I use this on my friends, and we all have different hair colors, and so far it's worked really, really well. They also have lighter and darker colors for your eyebrows. So this is actually in the ethnic hair care section in CVS. They have amazing foundation for all different colors, skin tones, and I can't believe I found this there. It's just a gem. I love it. So get yourself an eyebrow pencil or eyebrow brush, because we don't use pencils anymore because we don't live in the 80s and we don't want to look like cholas, or maybe we do want to look like cholas and then we just use eyeliner for their eyebrows. I'm gonna get a lot of bad comments for that. So get your eyeshadow brush, get you some brow powder, brow fix, something, you know, and you'll get yourself a nice clean eyebrow look.